What is going on, guys? It's Waffle here, and welcome back to some more Planet Zoo. Now, last time we left off, we finally made this gorilla area over here, and I did a ton of work between this episode and last episode. Basically placed down a bunch of street lights, a bunch of educational boards. I think we did have the donation bins before we last left off, but also got a bunch more enrichment stuff for our gorillas, because of course in the background, we've been having our vets doing research and stuff, and there is so much stuff I can done over here. Look at this. There's like 8 levels or whatever for the gorilla, and 10 levels actually. Jeez, we're researching level 10 right now, so we're going to have all the enrichment stuff for these guys very, very soon. Holy heck. As well as in the background, the mechanics have been doing their research. So as you can see, we finally have shelters and climbing going on. I did get some comments saying, hey, go get your mechanics to research shelters and climbing, and you'll actually get like pre-made climbable things. Oh, and by the way, yeah, also the mechanics finished the barriers over here, so we finally have the one-way glass as well, and even electric over here, although I don't think I'm going to need to use that. Hopefully I won't have to use that, right? But one-way glass, that's going to be really good. But I also want to get some of these pre-made like climbable structures, because if we come inside of here, which by the way, I finally got the female, and it breeded with the male, and we actually have offspring in here. We currently have 2. The male actually got so old that I had to let him loose. As you can see, we're on like year 45 right now, golly. So of course he got really, really old, but we have 2 offspring right now. I think they're both female if I remember correctly, but I will have to check here in just a bit. Here's one right here. That one is a female. Yeah, it's juvenile, 3.9 years old. I don't know where the other one is, but if we go over here to zoo, animals, of course, yeah, by the way, also the tortoises, the original tortoises, those got pretty old. I finally let them loose. Of course, we've been cycling through all the PEAFOWLs and stuff. You know, every time that they become adults, I keep 1 male and like 3 female adults. Oh man, these snow leopards, this one's getting old too. Holy heck. I think they just breed, they just have an offspring right there. So yeah, I definitely want to get rid of one of these. So I guess we'll have to release you into the wild, unfortunately. So there we go. Let's go back over here. That's basically what I've been doing off camera. I did have this little period off camera where I was just hardcore in debt. I was spending so much money over here, you know, building all the structures over here. I'll get to the security cameras here in just a bit as well. But you know, placing down education boards, lights, bins, whatever these are, benches. Those as well, of course staff and all that kind of stuff in the background, paying the staff and all that kind of stuff. They got really, really expensive, to the point where I laid off / fired some of the more older staff that had like 5 stars and were more expensive to maintain. I had to fire them, that way I could, you know, start bringing more money in, so I'm not paying them quite as much. So I fired them, hired new ones, and of course the new ones I'm paying them a lot less. So that's the reason why most of these guys over here are only 2 stars right now, and a lot of the older ones that were like 5 stars on their like work rating or whatever you want to call it, they're gone now because they got too expensive to maintain. I was like $30,000 in debt at that time. So I'm glad I did it, because I don't know if this zoo would even be alive right now if I, you know, kept paying them, because whenever I stopped paying them and hired the new guys, our staff, like how much I paid them, that like cut in half. Like this graph over here, where is that at? Yeah, staff wages, this one right here, it got like cut in half. It's currently at like maybe like 8,000-9,000 right there. It was like 15,000, 16,000 there earlier on before I did what I did. So I'd say it was worth it, or else, you know, we'd be hardcore in debt and probably never be able to get anything ever again, right? Golly. But also, back on the security cameras I was mentioning just a moment ago, I did lay off a few of our security guards, and we currently have basically the whole park being surveilled right now via security cameras. I think we may have like 1 or 2 security guards right now, but I think I had like 4 beforehand. Yeah, we currently have just 1 actual security guard. But as you can see, all these circles over here is covering pretty much the whole entire park. So if any vandalism, if any robberies happen or anything like that, they should get detected by the, oh yeah, look at that, literally right under the heckin' security camera. There's a heckin' bench right there. It just got demolished, golly. And yeah, this TV right here, I don't know why this one specifically keeps getting vandalized. I have no idea why, but it did cut down on the vandalization. Vandalism. It did cut down on that quite a lot, so that's awesome. And of course, it's basically free to maintain. If I click on one, periodic power cost 0, so that's good. I don't have to pay, you know, $1 trillion like I would for a security guard. That did cut down on a lot of the security costs. And also cutting down on costs, I got rid of some of the shops that just were not like doing very well. I got rid of the shops, and of course, like I did have to fire a lot of the vendor people as well. But Pip Shop Water seems to, I don't know why, but just people seem to really like it, you guys. So we have one there. We actually have 3 in the whole park. Another one over here, and as you can see, they actually have a queue lined up on each Pip Shop Water. So that's awesome. I may make even more of them, you guys. Like, golly, I definitely need to make another one over here by the snow leopard area. Maybe that's what I'll fill this in with, just because that Pip Shop Water is doing so well. I don't know why. It's amazing. But as you guys can see, I think when we last left off, I said, yeah, I'm probably going to be building shops over here, and that's what I did. So we have Pip Shop Water, we have room for another thing right there, and of course an information booth right there. One interesting thing about the information booth is that we could of course change the individual prices for what they sell here. And of course, whenever it rains here, I did notice people were saying, oh man, I should have brought an umbrella. And of course the information booth sells umbrellas, so originally the umbrella prices were $5. I raised that up to $7.50. And, you know, we're making more money every time it rains now, so that's awesome. Speaking of raising prices, our current ticket prices for the zoo is $22 for adults and $20 for child. I don't know what it was. I think it was like $15 for adults, $12 for children beforehand, so I did have to raise that up significantly. And of course, people aren't complaining right now. I did try and do it like $25 and like $20-something or something like that. I tried to raise it a little bit more. People complain, so I you know, brought it down to what it is right now, 22 and 20. So that's awesome. Anyways, here in the gorilla area, which of course we just made, you guys might have already noticed, I think we had a conundrum at the end of last episode where people were saying, hey, I can't see the gorillas. And I was like, maybe I'll put a path going from like right here all the way to the back. That way there's better visibility. But I thought about it off camera, you know, placing down all the stuff. And I decided to actually, instead of building a path that goes down, up through the middle, I decided to build a path that just goes straight and is level, that cuts through the middle right here like this. And I think it worked out really, really well because no one's complaining about visibility. It's nice and wide. It's the same width. Oh, what in the world? How's there trash right there? There's trash cans all over the place. Jeez. And recycling bins. But yeah, this cuts in through the middle here and kind of conforms to the shape too. You might have noticed that, to where pretty much the whole entire area is visible there. And I don't know if you guys might have seen it. Yeah, I doubt you would have. I don't think I came over here. I did the same thing for the direwolf area. People have always been complaining about the direwolves not having that good of visibility. Like if we click on their enclosure, there you go. I go over here. Where is that? Oh, here it is right here. Yeah, you can see right there. It's good to see these direwolves are looking so healthy. You can get a good view of the. God, I keep calling them direwolves. I play Ark Survival Evolved, you guys. They have direwolves there. Jeez, I meant timberwolves. People were complaining about the timberwolves, saying you can't see the timberwolves and stuff. Well, I actually built a bridge going through the middle here, and as you can see, people were saying there's a good view of the timberwolves. So that's awesome. I did have to, because I have to raise the path to go through there, I did have to kind of cut into their enclosure, so that's what this is, where the habitat kind of conforms around that staircase right there. But of course up here, we've got benches, trash cans, donation bins, education boards, street lights, and security cameras up here, so that's awesome. So I basically got that like all over the place. One thing I did not place down though are educational speakers. I have not done that just yet. And speaking of educational, where would it be? Here it is right here. Conservation Education Board. This is something we must have gotten from some researches I was doing, you guys. So these, I guess you place down next to things that are like endangered or whatever, you know, that needs conservation and whatnot. I assume that's what this is. Oh, and by the way, is it this thing? Yeah, security signs, do not feed. These things count as security as well, which is kind of interesting. I thought this might have made sense for this area, because of course you're above the gorillas, and of course you can just throw food down there if you want, so might as well have a sign right there. And another sign over here saying do not feed, and of course if we go here, it actually counts for security. You can see there's a nice circle going around there, so that's awesome for those just little signs. And of course they're basically free. Just place them down and they do cover some security there, so definitely want to remember that here in the future. But we have Conservation Education Board. I don't know where we could put this, maybe? We could put it like here, up at the top, because of course the gorillas are, I don't know what the specific like thing is, but they're like endangered or some other thing. But educational content, I placed one of these things down, and you could have it like teach you about amphibian extinction crisis, bee population decline, deforestation, ecotourism, blah blah blah. Pretty much everything else over here that's like conservation related, you know? And I was like, what in the world? What would apply to the gorillas? So I came over here to what's it called? Zoopedia. and, oh, critically endangered. That's what these western lowland gorillas are. And if we read down here, it says the species is critically endangered due to deforestation, poaching, and the spread of disease. So that kind of hints at what we should have over here. So deforestation, there you go, poaching. What does that say? I don't know what that says. That's like the Planko language, the Planet Coaster language there. But we can get another one over here. Maybe we could slip another one in, just kind of spread. Maybe I'll put it like right here. Seems a pretty good spot for it. Just make it come around like that. So that was which one was it? Deforestation. Next is poaching and the exotic trade. So let's do that one. And then there's also, let's see, deforestation, poaching, and the spread of disease. Is there one for disease? No, I don't remember. Yeah, I do not think we could actually have this thing talking about their spread of disease or whatever. So I suppose we could just do poaching and deforestation. And of course that would educate people a little bit more. And of course maybe that'll help out our education rating perhaps. Our current education rating is at 3.25 stars right there maybe. So it has gone up a little bit. People's happiness is kind of medium right now. Their happiness could be a little bit higher. And of course education would help that out tremendously. Seems like this thing's out of power. Now thing's out of power. This thing is broken. Golly. So that sucks. Yeah, we have mechanics. Oh gosh, what's all this stuff? Oh, solar power panel failed. This thing's on fire. Jeez. What's this thing? No power. Yeah, no power there, golly. So that sucks. Maybe I'll move that thing back there and it'll be powered by the front gate. No power there. Man. Yeah, we need these mechanics to kind of be on tour around here. To just kind of repair things. But it seems like there are no mechanics around to, okay, that guy's running. Emergency, emergency. What about this one? Is this one being repaired by anyone? Where's the guy coming over here? Okay, well, he's coming. I don't know where the other ones are. We have like, what, 3 or 4 more, perhaps, mechanics. And let's see, I might have to hire more. Yeah, we have 4 right now. Maybe I'll get more, because of course the park is slowly getting bigger. And you guys saw my money slowly going up as well. Maybe I'll put this mechanic like right here. So we could definitely afford to have another mechanic right there. So that's not too bad, of course. Mechanics, I set them to free roam, so they can do whatever they want. Indian peafowl hungry over here. I guess I'll call the keepers to come over here. There you go. And speaking of peafowl, this peafowl area is now a part of the island. What's it called? Like staff group or whatever it's called, or work zone. That's what it's called. I finally got around to turning this island into a staff like work zone island. As you can see over here, we have a keeper area right there. Oh gosh, this like lamp is inside of there, geez. But you guys know on this scenario, I'm unable to actually modify the terrain, you know, make the ground go up or down or whatever. I had to make this actually just float in the sky right there. So there's no room for a giant like keeper hut there. So I guess I could have put it right there, but of course it's a little bit more accessible if it's right there for the keeper, for the peafowls. And of course we have 2 keepers assigned to this, actually either 1 or 2 keepers, I forget. To this enclosure, to this habitat. So there's always going to be like a dedicated person to clean up after these people and to feed them and all that kind of stuff. So that's good. You guys might have also noticed I finally made this bridge over here that I was talking about wanting to do. That kind of wraps around and you could actually get a good view of the peafowls. So I finally did that. Why is this thing unpowered? I have no idea. Is it because of this maybe? Might be. Hold on, let me check the power. Oh my gosh, that thing is like, that thing is in like, that tiny little... Can I move something? Hold on. I might be able to move something and, let me move this thing over. Let me move this thing over and it'll be able to power it. So let me just get rid of that group, yeah. And then I'll put this, like, right here. There you go. That should power it. There we go. Alright. Let's change that path over to the staff path. There you go. That way you're able to take care of that. And this is now powered, so that's good. And of course I had to make this go up a little bit. It slopes up just a tiny little bit. That way you're actually able to go look over the enclosures like walls and stuff. And speaking of enclosure walls, habitat walls, barriers, that's what they're called. We need to edit the, here we go, edit this. Actually I'll make it go all the way over to here now. Now that we got rid of the transformer that was over there. We can edit all of this to be one-way glass, and I'll do this for every enclosure now. So let's just do this. And of course up here, it doesn't matter if it's one way or whatever. This is above, so it doesn't really matter. So let's set this to one-way glass. There we go. So, oh, does that only change it for the... Hold on. Oh yeah, you can see it from this way, but from this way you can't see it. Yeah, you can see it's all blacked out like sunglasses. Yeah, that's... Oh wait, hold on. Why is this all completely transparent here though? Hold on. Let me see. Let me select this. Set that to one-way glass. I wonder why I can't turn that into one-way glass. Oh wait. Oh, it's the other way around. What in the world? Hold on. How do I change this? I think it's set in reverse. There we go. Did I set it? I think I said it correct. There we go. Okay, we got it that time, you guys. Nice. Alright, well, there you go. So we're going to be doing the same thing for the direwolf area, because that area is literally all just heckin' glass. So let's just select the whole entire enclosure here. And, of course, it's going to be a little bit tricky with these little inlets there to kind of accommodate the pathway. But let's select the whole entire enclosure and set it to one-way glass. And then, of course, hopefully the direwolves, or the timber wolves, are not going to be all anxious or whatever, or stressed out or whatever. Is that the right way? Yes, that's good. Is that the right way from every, No, I need to fix these here. Yeah, I need to fix those little inlets. So let's select those and fix that. Make sure they're one way on the correct side. So let's go here. And is that good? That looks good there. All right, let's do the same thing on this side now. There we go. I think we're good there. Oh, and by the way, it's turning nighttime right now. Something I did notice, or that I read during a little tooltip thing, said I could actually press L to turn on the light. And it's kind of like a lamp that's like connected to the player's camera that's flying around. And of course lights things up whenever it's nighttime and stuff. So that's really cool. So if I'm in like a cave, or if it's nighttime, or maybe even if it's raining and it's slightly darker, of course I can actually see a little bit better thanks to this little onboard cameras, onboard camera light there. So that's awesome. All right, well, I think, oh, yeah, let's do the same thing for the snow leopards. Even though the only part of this is that is glass is this front part. I gotta make sure. Oh, that's the wrong way around. There you go. Is that good? Alright, that's good. Remember, in the tutorial on episode 1, we actually had to do a one-way glass for a snow leopard, so that's cool. Anyways, what else is going on here? Vet research. And I think that's it. That's more items for the Western Lowland Gorilla. I think that's it for them. Yep. Everything over here is maxed out over here, so that's awesome. Looks like we have a mechanic as well. And we have another shelters and climbing and habitats. So, shelters and climbing, definitely want to get something for both the gorillas. Oh. Conservation Education Board. Let's definitely get this. Oh, is that... What happened here? What happened to the TV? Is that... Oh, it got broken again? Why does that keep happening? I have no idea. Okay. Well, let's get the Conservation Education Boards. And let's read about the snow leopards and see what we need to put over here. So, actually, maybe I'll put it like here in the pathway, you guys. Maybe I'll put it like right here, because this is pretty important stuff. So there we go. Even if you don't want to read about the snow leopards, at least read about the conservation stuff. That's pretty heckin' important. So let's actually read about the snow leopards now and see what they are endangered from. At basically the very bottom, there it is right there. They're vulnerable, so I think like one or so steps above what the gorillas were, but still endangered nonetheless. The species is endangered for a variety of reasons. Farmers kill them to prevent the leopards killing their livestock, and they are also hunted for their fur and body parts, the latter of which are valued in Chinese medicine. So perhaps that is what we could use for the traditional medicine thing. Maybe. So where would this be? Depopulation decline, no. Ecotourism, climate change, land sharing, poaching. I guess poaching, because, the Chinese medicine thing that we just read right there. So let's do that one, poaching. So that's good to have there. Let's do another one. And then we're going to be doing... I don't know where the farmer's killing them to protect their crops. I don't know where that would fit in, you guys. But I suppose we could slip this in somewhere we don't currently have some education. That way there's no overlap, I guess maybe like, right, can I put it in I guess I could put it in like, what's stopping me from putting it in a pathway like this, right? So there we go. Is that floating? No, it's not floating. Alright. Do people just walk through that? Are they going to walk? Okay, they are. Oh, okay, well, let's do, let's see. What else could I fit here? Land sharing and land sparing. Is that what would it be? Yeah, I was talking about, the farming stuff, so I guess that counts there as well. So there we go. Is there anything else? We have tortoises and we have peafowls for the other creatures other than, of course, the, almost called them exotic creatures, but I guess they kind of are. They're exhibits for small little critters. I don't know if we could actually have anything for these guys, although I guess we could read real quick, right? So let's go all the way down to the bottom for yellow anaconda. Data deficient, so yeah, we can't read about them being like endangered or whatever, so yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately. Is there anything else that happened off camera, though? Because I did a ton, as you guys saw, so many years just flew by, and some things I might have already done. Oh yeah, by the way, a lot of the power things that were transformers beforehand, I convert them over to wind turbines and solar panels and stuff like that. I don't even think we have any oh yeah, we have one right here actually. We only have one old-fashioned transformer there, and I think that's it, honestly. Like, we have a solar panel here to cover this timber wolf area. We have Yeah, another wind turbine there. It's actually got some flowers inside of it. I should probably do something about that. And up here, of course, we have a wind turbine. Over here, we have another solar panel. We have another solar panel. Wind turbine up here. So pretty much everything. You guys might have seen my conservation credits number. It's just been going through the roof over here, you guys. It's kind of crazy. Almost 4,000 conservation credits, which is awesome. I may try and get... Oh, another western lowland gorilla. It's a female, though. I want to get a male. Oh, Indian peafowls need to start releasing some of them because, you know, they're starting to do some infighting. And by the way, I did get some comments about their inbreeding thing. But I do make sure not to have any inbreeding going on. Of course, it might happen every here and there, but of course there is a pop-up that says, hey, the peafowls are about to do some heckin' inbreeding, so do something about it. So that's usually what I try and do. What I usually do is try and find the oldest creatures, which is going to be all these guys. There you go. And then, of course, I'll sell off all of the male adults, and then try and get another male adult from animal trading, and then I'll leave 3 of the youngest adult females, and those could be the adult females. Oh my gosh, there's a lot on here, you guys. Holy heck. So that would be... This is a female, adult female, adult female, adult female, and then release to wild. There you go, release all those. And we might have had trouble releasing 1 or 2 right there, but not that big of a deal. Let's go back to animal trading, and let's try and find the Indian peafowls. So go by species now. And let's try and find a really good Indian peafowl male that we could use to kind of do some breeding with all the 3 adult females that we left inside there. So let's see. Here we go. So this one right here is the top rated male. So 10 years old. Compared to this one. Let's do this one. The size is smaller, but the longevity is a little bit better. So let's adopt you, send to zoo, move to there. And that's basically what I do whenever we have the peafowl population just a booming, you guys. So, oh, diseased animal discovered. We already have that one research. So that's great. So hopefully we're going to have the vet coming over here to take care of these creatures and whatnot. And peafowl... Jeez, where is this keeper at? Oh, they're finally cleaning up the place. God, look at all these heckin' creatures. All these peafowls in here. Yeah, no wonder I have to heckin' clean this place out. There we go. Another thing on habitats. Finally got that one fully researched. Oh, that does remind me. Let's go to habitat over here. Western lowland gorilla. Let's go to climbable. Here we go. So we have a lot of pre-made climbable things for these guys to kind of meme around with. So let's see. I don't know where we could slip it in, honestly, because we have a lot of trees here already. Maybe I'll have a small thing like right here. I guess we could put that like right there. Yeah, there we go. Small animal climbing frame. Large animal. Golly, that's got like rocks and stuff attached to it. That's a pretty good one right there. Kind of tall though. I'm not really too comfortable putting that in there. Golly. That one's got like rocks on it too, so you can like run across the logs and stuff. And it's got food at the top, I think, too, right? No, it's just one of those climbing frames. Yeah, it's not a feeder thing. Then we have like a first place, second place, third place looking thing right there. I guess if we do that, gotta get into some of these smaller ones. And I guess if we can get one of these things as well, maybe slip that in like right here. There we go. Oh, whoops, I accidentally favorited that one. But I'm trying to scatter them over here, you know, every here and there we'll slip something in for them to mess around with, but nothing too crazy so far. Maybe I'll get one of these too. This seems pretty good. We're gonna slip this one in. Maybe like right here. Because that used to be where their old food thing was, and then I moved one back here. Just because we have the foraging box over here, you know? So maybe like right here seems like a good spot for them. So there you go, as long as they don't like climb out or anything like that, right? Golly. But that's a pretty good tall thing right there. And now let's click on one and see what their climbing rating is. Oh, they're over here hanging out. See what the climbing rating is for enrichment. So, where that be? Or, where is it? Here it is right here. Here it is. Climbable area. So it's doing really good right now. Doing really well right now, you guys. So that's awesome. Their enrichment's still not doing the best. Of course, the best thing right now is the musical keyboard. So that's awesome. But it seems like they're not too upset or too crazy about the toy enrichment there. So that kind of sucks. But of course, we have more research done for them. So I wonder if anything else got done toy-wise. Doesn't look like it, though. Nothing there looks new. Toy puzzle feeder, that looks new to me, though, so I'll slip that in over here. Sure, there you go. Even though we don't need any feeder enrichments for these guys. I guess I'll place one of these things down. Like over here. They can play with this thing, sure. There you go. And I'm like, there's so many things over here, like it's cluttered. You can physically see it's cluttered over here with a bunch of stuff, so I don't want to put too much more over there. And remember, we also have climbable area for... the direwolves? I guess I'll check... or Timberwolves. Golly, that keeps happening. That's always going to happen, you guys. We just need to accept it. But where are the timber wolves at? Here they are over here. Okay, let's click on them, see if they have any. I doubt it though. Yeah, no climbable area there, so that's good. But the snow leopards do, so let's definitely go here. Species. Scroll all the way down to snow leopard. There it is right there. And oh, scratching pads and all that kind of stuff. Posts. I guess I'll check on it and see if it wants any toy enrichment or anything like that. But let's go to climbable. Let's see. Oh, that's a pretty good one right there. Slip that in right there. That's a pretty good spot for it too. Nice. There's another. That's that. Yeah, we saw that just a moment ago. Maybe I'll slip this one like over here randomly. As long as it's not floating on the ground or anything like that. But there you go. Look at that. You get real close to it. Look at this. Like, this is actually dangerous. On the point of being dangerous, you guys. Like, holy heck. But, what if we could actually walk? Oh, I think it might be, hold on. Gotta move that thing down ever so slightly. There you go. Let's move it down like that. There you go. What about this one? Is it, oh, man. I thought the game was going to crash. For some reason, the game has been crashing more often recently. I have no idea why. But off camera, doing all that off-camera stuff, it crashed like 3 or 4 times, so of course it crashed like at the end of last episode too, so that kind of sucks. Let's check about the snow leopards now. Or snow, I forget how many we have right now, we may just have 1. And yeah, we have 2, so where is it at? It's over here, oh gosh. Oh, there they are right there. Oh, look at that, it's a little baby. And an adult right there too. This one's hanging out with this fake zebra over here attacking it or something. But let's see what they're climbing around. Oh, wait, what? No preference for climbable area? I thought it climbed a tree earlier. I don't know if I showed that on camera or not, but if it wants to mess around with these climbable things over here, well, hey, feel free to, you know? But I think I'm going to leave them because it actually physically makes the place look cool, too. Pun intended, because there's literally snow inside there, jeez. But we're at $50,000 right now, golly. That's doing really well. Yeah, look at how wide this is, too, you guys. This is, even with how wide this is 20 meters wide, or 20 feet wide, or whatever the thing is. It's packed with people right now. I assume the gorillas. Yeah, they're all right there. 2 kids and 1 adult and another one right there, yeah. Speaking of such, let's go back to animal trading. Kind of want to see if any more gorillas have shown up on the market yet, so. Yeah, snow leopard and black bear, grizzly bear. That's all we have right now, man. Alright, well, kind of want to check up on the snow leopard, though. Which one is the male, which one's the female? Because I think we had 1 of each gender there. And I want to see. The male, the female's the baby. Is the male the adult over here? It is. Okay, so we can get that female that I just saw a moment ago. Oh, we have 2 females here now. Let's get... This one's got worse immunity, not that good of longevity. It's already 7 years old. It's at like the 7 o'clock position right there. It's not going to last too much longer. Oh, man, this one's actually getting old over here too. Might want to... Oh, man. I guess I'll adopt. Move you over here. So there we go. And let's see if we have anything else over here. I did read some comments saying, yeah, you should definitely get a saltwater croc, so I'll definitely do that. I don't know if I'll get the bears, though. They are at the top of the thing, but if we look at the animal trading for the bears, just like the snow leopards, just like the gorillas, they start out at like the 7, 8 o'clock position there, you guys. But yeah, like the grizzly bear, everything else over here, like if we go down to like saltwater croc, they're like that too. But where would it be? The bison. Yeah, that's like that too. Pretty much anything that's like highly rated is gonna... It starts out at like the 7, 8 o'clock position, you guys. So, I don't know if I want to get more of those or maybe get something that like is further down here. Like, I don't know, an antelope or a wildebeest or... What else do we have down here? I don't want to get the peafowls. We already have those going on. I don't even think I showed you guys this, but we finally have the gold star, like, objective for earn yearly profit of $10,000. We have that. All we're missing now is to get 2 more habitat species in the zoo, you guys. So we currently have 5. We need to get 7. So we just need to get 2 more. But what are those 2 going to be? Are they going to be wildebeest, antelope? Then there's bison here. I don't know if I want them. I just assumed something like that would want a big area. But then we also have ring-tailed lemur. They wouldn't really need a huge area there. We already have the climbing stuff for them. I'm thinking about maybe getting the ring-tailed lemurs. Either them or maybe the... What is this thing called? The macaque? Maybe I'll get these guys. Just because they have such higher rating. And... maybe the other one will be the saltwater croc. Because remember, I finally have this island area going on over here. So putting the saltwater crocs, like maybe like right here, would be a really good... Should I put it right there, though? Because it's right next to the staff area. Maybe I'll put it like right here. And then I guess... I'm like... I currently have the water treatment thing turned off, so I could turn that back on. Oh, never mind. The game just crashed. Just like I said earlier, that was going to happen. But hopefully I didn't lose any progress here, you guys. But thankfully, most of this recent stuff was just me going over what I did between this episode and last episode, so I doubt we would have missed too much there. Maybe just getting the new snow leopard and you know, turning some of the glass into one-way glass, and that's pretty much it. I don't remember if we did that for the gorilla now that I think about it. Might want to do, and of course the turtles, the tortoises, golly. I'll have to check here in just a bit if those have the one-way glass or not. Yeah, I think we stopped at the snow leopard, so I don't think we did it for the tortoises and the gorillas just yet. So that kind of sucks. Now, what is this? Okay, so we just placed down these climbable things for the snow leopards, but did we get the other one, though? Do we have the second adult snow leopard over here? We currently have two, and that's an adult and a baby there. So let's go back to this thing over here, and let's see. Okay, yeah. So which one did we get? Yeah, we got this one, right? Yeah. So let's re-adopt you, put you over here, so there you go. And what else? Oh yeah, we're just looking at the critters, so I don't know, maybe I will get a saltwater croc? They require money, though, which of course we have a lot of. Oh, yeah, right here. Did you guys see that? The Indian peafowl is about to inbreed. So this is where I would usually do. Oh yeah, look at that. We have multiple adult males there. So that means I need to catch up on heckin' releasing the, let's go to maturity, sort by maturity, and then species. So I need to start releasing some of these adults. So get rid of these adult males. These, yeah, those females are fine. Oh wait, hold on. We have multiple adult males. Which one's which? It would probably be the one with the tail flinging up like that. Yeah, so let me get rid of this one. And here it is right here. So yeah, let's definitely, oh yeah, I have to take that to a trade center. Okay, let's definitely get rid of that one. There we go, move to trade center. And then of course, once it's in the trade center, let's sell it off to make sure nothing bad can happen in terms of inbreeding and whatnot, right? So there we go, and it's getting nice boxed up. And animal trading, animal storage, and quick trade. There we go. All right, confirm, boom. All right, so just got to make sure nothing bad happens in that regard, you guys. That one was about to inbreed, but thankfully not now, so that's great. Oh, mating process is happening for the timber wolves. Nice. Oh man, hold on. The baby grew up, I think. Hold on. 4.4 years old. How are these guys doing? 11.2 and 11.2. Okay. Well, this one is probably going to try and become the alpha male here, so I might want to get rid of this one and this one. Of course, after they breed. So I may have to get rid of them here in just a moment. And they are, of course, fine on their own with an adult population of 1, I think. Right? I forget. But, of course, I'll probably have to take care of that off camera. Once these guys are, you know, done doing what they need to do, if you will, golly. But, oh yeah, let's do the... Yeah, look at that. The one-way glass over here is not set up just yet, so let's definitely do that. Make sure the one-way glass is... There we go. Set up for these guys, so that would be the other way around, right? There we go, like that. And for some reason, they boxed up the creatures when I did that, so unbox all. There we go. And now, from this angle, it looks like just a big sunglasses on the window. But on this angle, you can see it just fine, so that's great. And then, of course, do the same thing over here for the gorilla area. So, let's do this. Boom, boom. And one-way glass. Oh, gosh. That's kind of flipped. I guess I have to select this one. Oh, wait, no, that one's fine, yeah. Do this one specifically and flip it. So there we go. All right, nice. Oh, someone playing the piano? Where is it? Over here? Oh, yep, someone playing the piano over here. Did you guys hear that? Oh, keep playing it. Oh, man. You're not going to play it anymore, man? Okay, whatever. Can you climb on this, like, first place, second place thing? You probably will here in just a moment. I don't know, it's just kind of wandering around right now. But, oh, what else is going on over here? Yeah, the peafowls, yeah, they have a disease. Yeah, I need to take these guys into quarantine. I keep forgetting that, you guys. We have a quarantine thing, and I'm not even using it. Golly. But what are we going to do now? Are we going to get the saltwater crocs over here? I think so. Maybe we could put the saltwater crocs right here. Because right here is the world border. I can't build past this bit right here with this dotted line. So I guess right here maybe I could do saltwater crocs. Oh gosh. About to have an offspring. Well, hopefully it's not any illegal offspring or anything like that, right? Golly. I don't want to get arrested. But, yeah, that's probably what I'll do with the saltwater crocs. 56,000? Where did that money come from? Golly. Let's go to animal trading. Let's try and secure... Oh, Western Lowland Gorilla. We have male again. Nice. Okay, well, let's get this one. Let's get you. Boom. All right. Finally have another male, you guys. So, oh, whoops. Where did I... Animal trading. Where's it at? Animal storage. Here it is right here. Send to zoo. Boom. There you go. And I need to get rid of one of the females over here. I forget which one. Is it this one? Actually, hold on. No, I don't want to get rid of any. Yeah, because we're right now, the adult population needs to have another one. And, of course, the other one is currently on its way. So that's good. All right, so we have 2 females and 1 male adult. So that's going to be good. Let's go over here now to the... Oh, it crashed again. I don't know what... See, this is what I'm talking about. It keeps crashing. I have no idea why, you guys. But when I come back, let's start with the saltwater croc habitat. build that with the, kind of like what we did with the tortoises earlier on when I thought they were turtles. Build it with like the chain link fences or whatever, because of course water can flow through that. So definitely want to use that. Either that or use glass. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out here in just a bit. I don't know. We'll figure out which one's stronger. And then, of course, build an enclosure for those saltwater crocs. And then, of course, we have to actually, I can buy them too. So that's going to be habitat number 6. Then we're going to have to figure out what is the last creature we're going to get. Is it going to be the grizzly bear? Is it going to be something like a wildebeest or maybe a macaque? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about the macaque, you guys, because that thing seems like a great creature. So I'm definitely leaning towards them, you guys. So when I come back, we're going to work on all that stuff. And I'll see you guys here in just a bit.